It's a dish inspired by rock star chef Roy Choi, made by our rock star meteorologist Jacob Dickey here in the CI kitchen.
We're cooking up a storm using classic Cuban citrusy flavors. All right, Jacob, what's on the menu today?
Well, first off, that was the nicest thing you've said in a long, long time.
You're
I knew you were going to say that.
I did too, and
I
don't
told
get-
his ears.
You didn't write that, did you?
I did write
did
that.
write that, okay.
Don't get used to it though. Okay, so rock star chef.
Yeah, we're making a almost a Cuban style, mojo dish here, and what I'm using is pulled pork as my meat. And there's gonna be something fun we do with it towards the end of the show, I think, too, a nice twist on it. But we're gonna get working on our dish here, and I made this crock pot because I feel like I live here now.
I bet.
Yeah, since everything going on and all these special projects and whatnot. So this crock pot dish is a great way for me to just have a nice meal and cook, and my wife can come home too and have a meal as well. And so we've been using it a little more recently. Sometimes we get to cook a little more intensively, but this seems to be a crock pot week for us.
It's the perfect tool for busy weeknights.
You're right.
And time of year. Like, it's the perfect time
That's
of
also
year.
true. It's nice to just have that
Kinda
going, and the
cozy.
apartment smells great.
Yes. And this whole set has smelled good all day.
Can I just tell you, though, my son despises the crock pot. He has informed me, Mom, I don't like any dish that ends in pot. So I'm like, well, maybe he would be, will he like this, Jacob?
Well, if you take it out of the crock pot, he's not going to know. You just
Yeah,
put it in there and
true.
serve it.
That's true.
Don't serve it in the crock pot. He'll never know, right?
Okay, genius.
We got some cooking to do here.
Okay.
First off, I need a little audience participation.
We're ready.
The audience
me
of
up.
2 here is going to help me out. First off, what we got to do is we've got to make our marinade. Now, the marinade we're going to use to soak the meat in overnight in the fridge, but we're going to blend it together in this. So, Grace, I'm going to have you zest this this have you ever zested before?
I have zested before.
So go ahead and just zest the orange into there.
Does it matter where I zest the orange? Just anywhere.
In the
inside there,
container.
yeah. And probably the best thing to do is to hold it the other way there, and so the zest will fall in. So Grace is going to do that.
So neat.
We're gonna,
You heard her say, I've done this before.
I
Yeah,
know,
with
I know.
no further instruction. Just get the peel in the container.
It's like watching a 16-year-old say they know how to drive, right? Yeah.
Okay, that's rude. Take it back.
Okay, I'm sorry.
I can pass this on to Heather.
Okay.
Wait till you see what Heather's going to do.
great.
Heather, we need you. We want to juice some fresh oranges and limes here, so I need some help juicing these oranges. I'm going to switch
I feel like I'm
sides
not
with
getting
you.
anywhere.
Okay.
What we're going to do is juice oranges and limes. I need 3 oranges juiced, navel oranges medium size, and then 3 limes juiced. You can use this fancy thing. Have you ever juiced or not?
Well, I have a fancy contraption that Anita Dukeman actually shared with me, where you squeeze it. You put it in this little concave little thing, and you squeeze
Okay,
it.
I'm not that fancy, so
okay.
we're gonna have to do it this way. You just stick it on there. It takes a little bit of muscle, but see as I squeeze that there, the juice that comes out on the bottom side.
You're hurting me.
Yeah, I think I'm getting a little bit over here from.
Yeah, I'm so sorry. You're in the
It's
splash
fine. It's fine.
zone.
It smells great though. We're gonna smell great afterwards.
Okay.
So I need
you
those
want me
stuff.
to do the little ones?
You can actually just do it all in there. So the recipe is going to call for about a cup of orange
all
juice.
in here.
Yeah, just do it all in there. It'll be fine.
Okay.
It's going to call for a cup of orange juice and about a half a cup of lime juice, and that's about 3 of each. And so that'll work. The lime's
I don't see anything coming out.
There's not going to be as much because the lime's smaller.
Okay.
But also there's still plenty of juice in there.
Oh,
So,
sorry.
Squeeze it a little bit more. There we go. See that, right? So anyways, while you work on that tricky challenge here, let's talk about what else we've got to put in here. I also need to put in some garlic and some olive oil. I'm going to reach around the camera there and grab that.
My arm is tired.
Wow, I cannot believe how much work you're making us do
You're
today.
doing great today. It's fun, right?
Okay.
I feel like I'm not getting that far.
That's okay. You just keep doing what you're doing.
Oh.
And we'll see when we get you
Honestly, I'm sweating.
So olive oil.
Sweater weather.
It's sweater weather. Sweating weather.
Yeah.
Olive oil. I need 3/4 cup of olive oil, and then I need about 2 heaping tablespoons of garlic. And that's going to go in there. Once you're done with the juice, then, Heather, we're also going to stick that in
Over
there.
here.
There's a lot of these.
There is. That's going to be good in the zest there. That's actually
Is
really
that
good.
enough?
Yeah, that's going to be enough.
Great.
Heather still has a way to go. But here's my thing about garlic.
Ooh, that is garlic.
Don't ever let a recipe tell you how much garlic to use. Use as much garlic as you like.
Hey.
So we'll stick that in there. The other thing
Big
we're going to
fan
have
of the
is
garlic
mint
over here.
leaves. We're going to stick some mint leaves in there. The mint's going to give it some nice flavor. And then I've got an assortment of spices. Cumin, oregano, salt, pepper, and then some cilantro. We're going to blend this here during the show. Once Heather finishes juicing in about 20 minutes. And we will make this blended. We'll stick the meat in there, and we're going to marinate. I'll talk more about that.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, I'm still twisting.
I know.
Okay, all right.
Still going over here. All right, well, good news. We'll have more with Jacob in just a bit. There's a look at his Facebook page where I'm sure you'll be able to find this recipe a bit later. All right, we'll have the final reveal in just a bit. Until then, you can find it on our website, CILiving.tv.
Oh my gosh, my arm.
I know.